I got
Yeah,
shit all in my teeth. My bad. I'm eating a fucking Supreme pizza.
good.
That shit hitting. This is Supreme pizza from Aldi's. I ain't gonna lie, that shit better than Papa John's. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey,
I don't
fuck
know
all
what's going
these.
on.
And that's
I don't
just
know
saying
what's
this
going on
from.
with Papa John's now. That shit is ass, bro. Papa John's now is so dog shit. I'd rather have Pizza Hut. And all my life, I've been saying Papa John's is number one. Papa John's number one. I'd rather have Domino's first, and then
Mm,
second Pizza Hut over Papa John's. I don't know. Like ever since they got rid of that racist, and I'm pretty sure I said that shit before. The pizza just has not been hitting. It ain't been the same, bro. Like it's just not as fluffy. It's a lot more crispy. Like it's a lot more greasy. It just don't hit. But this Aldi's box pizza, this shit is hitting. I don't even eat Supreme pizza like that. But this shit's busting. I was like, damn, I ain't know nothing about that. Man, it was that shit was hitting.
oh shit, bro.
Fire for real. Welcome to the Just the Guys podcast, episode 121. Yeah. It don't matter if you a he, she, they, or them. When you tune in, it's us. We locked.
Yeah.
Corny ass sound effect. Hey man, let us know if you got anything for us to react to because right now the music ain't hitting. I know I said in the last episode that we thinking about more media to react to, kind of like do media stuff with y'all. Because
Yes.
we want to keep this like organic and really just like a hangout. That's why it's called Just the Guys. But my name is Rod. Joined here with Terrell, my
What's
boy
good?
Terrell.
Vibing.
And we got a young king on the comeback. Y'all should be seeing him soon. Well, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what
We'll see.
happens.
He'll be a voice for a
Yeah.
minute, I think.
Yeah. We'll see. But we gonna get him. And then let us know if you like the guests, man. We had Chef Bam on here and we had Don. I feel like that was a really entertaining episode. And
Yeah.
maybe we can get Don to get a camera and be like a little bit more interactive, but it was cool
Get
having
some
him
more
on.
heated topics.
Yeah, no, like, bro. Matter of fact, I could invite Steph. You would love to talk to him. He's funny. You remember Steph? You remember
Yeah.
Steph? You met him.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah. Yes. I feel like Steph and Snap could get on here, not to make this like a fucking Rod and company shit. Like I don't want to just bring all my people. But I feel like they vibe well with stuff like this. And I
Yeah.
think we would be interested in like getting really heated like on camera. And they have like really good lenses and stuff like that because they studied and like are in the media business. Like
Yeah.
Steph's yeah, you know about them.
Yeah, we help each other out. Fuck it. Like Bam said.
Yeah.
So it works.
Yeah, that would be
They're
interesting
all
too.
cool people. Damn, this would have been a great fucking pod to get them on here because of the whole Bronny and LeBron James shit.
Oh yeah.
They talking about nepotism.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, I've been at work. I just got a new job. I have not been doing anything other than working and sleeping and working out. Like that's literally all I've been doing. Like yesterday. I worked from 12 to 8, and I got out late too. So it was like 12 to 8, maybe 30,
Mm-hmm.
like 12 to 8, 20, something like that. Got home. I ate dinner. Brittany made me dinner. I ate that. I worked out. I took a shower. I got in bed and went to sleep. Then I woke up and had to be at work at 5:30. So I got home, turned around, went to work, came back home. I ate lunch, took a damn nap, woke up, took my ass back to sleep, and and now I'm up again. So and then at like tomorrow I gotta be to work. Well, not tomorrow, but I'm off tomorrow. But on Friday I gotta be to work again, 5:30. So it's just like,
Damn.
damn.
I remember them days, them 5:30 shifts. Them shits. Yeah, you get out early, but you tired as fuck after. It's like your day pretty much gone, honestly. And you're gonna take a fat ass nap.
Yeah.
And with your dailies mixed in there, by the time you look at it, and you gotta be at work 5 a.m. the next day, it'd be 8 o'clock. You're like, all right, it's about that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be like lights out around 8:39. That's really the cutoff 9. It's like if I go to sleep late at night, then it's like it's cutting into like the good sleep. That's
Yeah.
another thing. I've been needing like a lot more sleep. I don't know what is going on. Like what's happening, but I've been needing a lot more. Like I've been needing like at least 7. I used to function well off 8, like not 8, because that's a lot. Obviously, it's more. But I used to function well off like 5, 5.5, sometimes 6. But now it's like I need that 7. I need that 8. It's starting to take a toll. So
I haven't seen it yet. I'm still with the 5s and the 4s and the but
you're a
I
wild
can't
boy, a
I can't
very
do it.
wild
I've been
boy.
trying to get my shit together, but it's just, old
Life,
habit
bro.
old habits die hard. I can't. It's just I'm such a night owl. I just can't do it. I feel like when I go to sleep too early, I feel like I'm missing out on something. Like I always had that feeling like, damn, all my friends are on the game. Like I'm just missing shit out. Like sitting here fucking going to sleep at 8 like I'm fucking old as fuck. Like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
Even when I had to wake up at 7, I'd be going to sleep at like 2, 3 sometimes. And I'd be like, damn, I feel it in the morning. But I'm like, you know what? I had fun. Fuck it. Who cares? Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
I
but
feel that same way. Like sometimes, like I've been feeling the pressure of trying to do things in a timely manner now. Like trying to
yeah.
limit everything that I do that's not necessary. So if I eat, I try to like I literally stood up and ate. Like I ate dinner and I was just standing. Like I ate it as fast as I could. I felt like I was back in fucking BMT where I was eating that food. I scarfed that shit down. I still had on my backpack, still had on my work clothes. Then I took my polo off, changed into a tank and some shorts, and then I went out and I ain't turned on the TV. Like usually I turn on the TV and have something play
Yeah.
where I can watch it when I work out, so I can try to like enjoy it. Or I listen to music. I ain't do none of that shit. I did the workout raw, like no
Damn.
music, no TV. Yeah. So I was just like, wow. Like I really was just handling business. I took a fast ass shower. You know what I'm saying? Those fast but efficient showers. Got my ass in bed, and then
It's
when I woke
transforming.
up, yeah, no, I don't like that at all. Cause I was like, I get into this rhythm. Like even when I go down and I work at the base, like I know it's only for 2 days, so I don't think about it too much.
Mhm.
But when I go down there and I take my PS5 or like I'll take stuff for entertainment, I don't need it because I literally will get down there. I'll probably like look at a few things like on YouTube, then go to sleep, wake up, go to work, come back. I'll take like a nap, wake up. It'll be like maybe 8 or so. I'll do like a little workout and then it's time to go to sleep again. So I just go to sleep. Like I stopped doing the things that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that shit happens. So it's almost like my hobbies feel like a task or they feel like a burden. Cause then I'll come back, like especially after doing the 2 weeks, I'll come back and be like, I don't feel like playing games. Cause that's the result of that. Like me
Yeah.
just getting in the mindset of working. So I don't know. I feel like it's a bad thing, but also a good thing. Like it's easy to adapt to new things. Not easy, but like I get on routine with different things quickly, as long
Yeah.
as it like keeps me busy. But at the same time, it's like then all my hobbies are gone. Like I just lose my personality. I stop doing the things that I enjoy, and I don't want to do that. I want to be, you know, like I want to do the things that I enjoy in life. Like obviously, like anybody else.
Yeah.
So
I
I don't
feel
know,
that.
man. It's just hard to find time for that shit. But then sometimes I get frustrated because it's like, bro, if I'm at work and I'm making this money and I come home, like, what's the fucking point of having the money if I can't do the things that I enjoy?
Exactly.
So sometimes that cuts into sleep, but then it's like, dang, that sleep debt is hitting. Next day,
Yeah.
it's whooping my ass. Like it's like the sleep ghost just rocking the back of my shit, rocking my neck, hit me in the gut, and I just be like at the desk like this sometimes, and it don't even be 11 o'clock yet, and I just be like, damn. Like what's going on? I gotta get that rest back. And I head home or like I'm walking around and I feel all fatigued and shit.
Type shit. I learned that
Yeah,
shit
I don't.
working at all these. I was like, bro, I feel like a fucking like a robot. Just get up, work, come home, cook, work out, that's it, and then done. And I was just like, bro, like at a certain point, I was like, you know what, bro? I don't give a fuck if it cuts into the sleep. I gotta make some time for the shit I do. Cause if not, I just spend it in the bed. I'll just sit there and start scrolling TikTok,
Yeah,
scrolling shit. Cause like
yeah,
it's just like, but that's a psychological thing. I forgot what it was called exactly, but it's just like when you spend your day doing shit you don't want to do, you take it out on yourself by letting it cut into your sleep. Cause you sitting there, you staying up doing like shit you want to do, which is like relax, scroll social media, whatever, watch shit. It's a real thing. So it's like it makes sense because like we spend 8 hours at a fucking job that we just gotta be there just for the bills. Honestly, like unless you really enjoy it, which shout out to you if you do, but
yeah.
That's
The
rare.
majority of people don't. Yeah.
That's
The
really
majority of
rare.
us work to survive. That's
Yeah.
it.
So,
That's
you
all.
wanna know some crazy news? This pod might be super, like, not really, like, topic based where people will give a fuck, so whatever, but, Mario joined the fucking Marines. He's in boot camp now. Yeah, Fabrizio told me that shit yesterday. He was
What?
like, "Yeah, he's in boot camp." He comes back, August 16th. I think he's been there for, like, the last couple months, I think, give or take. I don't know how long boot camp's supposed to be.
For the Marines? That's long as shit.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like 8 weeks.
I don't know
Eight
when
and
he
a half.
went. I remember his story, like, he was posting stories and shit, like, "Oh, I'm about to go." I was like, "Oh, I guess, like, he's about to go somewhere." But then, Fabrizio was like, "Yeah, he's been there for a little minute, and he comes back August 16th." I was like, "Okay,
Oh,
cool."
I'm tripping. It's 13 weeks.
Okay, so 13 weeks from, like, back from August is when he went. So,
Mm,
hey, shout out to Mario. I don't know if he can't listen to this shit, right? You guys don't have no fucking
yeah. Well, you said August, like last year.
no, August this year, he comes back from boot camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's what you mean, like 13 weeks from
Like,
August is when
backwards.
he went. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, is
is
when
when
he
he
went. Okay.
left. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know how boot camp works, and I don't wanna speak on it because the last time I spoke on some shit I didn't know about, motherfuckers crucified me, and I'm not trying to have that anymore.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have access to this
Okay, bet.
at all. You don't have access to any kind of media. Like there's no music, there's no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit. Just
they don't
working out
even
and getting
allow
yelled
you.
at.
Yeah, something like that. You get disciplined a lot. You get
There we
disciplined a
go.
lot. There's a lot of drill, a lot of team building stuff, and it's like a mindset thing. Because I remember like I was telling Jaden about it, and he was telling me he couldn't do it. He said he would snap, and I'm just like, bro, that's you have to understand it. It's just like they're just disciplining. They're trying to build a strong discipline base because
Mhm.
you need to have discipline, loyalty, and a lot of resilience in the military. Like a lot of people in the military, the suicide rate in the military is very high. You know what I'm saying? Like the rate of separation, like you won't believe like the amount of people that just like quit out or quit early. Because I mean, think about it. If we really downrange and there's rounds flying at us, bombs going off, like it's hell, which it'll never be like that. But if it's really like that, and it's like a movie or something, would you want somebody who's spineless guarding you? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
Watching your six.
Like, you can't give
So
up in that situation, like, you gotta commit.
exactly. So it's like partly they're testing you to see if you're disciplined enough. They're trying to break you down and train you rigorously and build up your base like mentally, physically. And then
Mhm.
also they want to make sure that they have a strong core, like because that is basic training. So at the very basic of things, you have to have a very strong uh like just like brilliant base. That's it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So they do it out of a place of like care. Like and they'll sometimes they'll show you that, sometimes they won't. Like because like the reason they yell at you is so that if you make a mistake and other people making a mistake, and then plus they're on a time crunch, like they're being evaluated as
Mhm.
like trainers. So like
Yeah.
the MTIs, they need to teach a whole flight of 60 something people and weed out all the bad ones who's just there because like they're just there and they're not really in it. Like their heart's not really in it. They want
Yeah.
to get them the fuck out because obviously they're paying you to be there. And like you're in the military, you're getting all of their benefits. I mean, they're gonna use the hell out of you, so you use
Mhm.
them, right? So they're trying to get you out of there. They're paying you. They're trying to make sure they have a strong core of like cadets, or I mean not cadets, trainees. And then if you make a mistake and somebody else is making the same mistake, they blow you up so that the next person like, oh shit, let me get the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they say like, why aren't you in the position of attention when you're doing this? You're yelling at your ass. Now you like stressed out and you like, oh okay, like let me stay in at attention when I do this, or like let me say the reporting statement correctly. Like it's a learning environment because you have nothing else to do. There's no distractions. You
Yeah.
either get embarrassed, you either get blown up, you get smoked, and they're all perfect. It's like not positive reinforcement. Is it negative reinforcement? No, it's positive reinforcement because they giving your ass something to reinforce the punishment or a positive punishment. That's what I mean. So it's like
Yeah.
you do something wrong, then like you get punished, but in a positive way. And then sometimes like if they're good MTIs, like in your dorm room or whatever, they'll tell you, hey, the reason I did this is they won't like break it down like a teacher, but it's
Mhm.
like the reason I did this is because of this. You keep doing this and you keep getting like receiving this outcome. Like, what do you not understand? Like they'll break it down that way.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, "Do you want to be here?" To make sure that you want to be here. And if you say yes, and it's like, "Okay, well, shape." They'll tell you shape up or like shit the fuck out. Like they don't curse at you or nothing, but
Yeah.
they say something along those lines. And then like when you do well, they tell you that they're proud of you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So like in the day room, like we would talk about what we are gonna do for the day, and like in a way they'll tell you like we're competing with these other flights for this, this, and this. Like you're competing for physical training, like PT, you're competing for the best this or the best that, like you're being evaluated, they're being evaluated. So they have to be like it's very proper. Like there's guidelines, there's what do they call them? Anyway, I can't fucking think of it right now. I can't think of it. It's good. But yeah, it's like your military bearing to them is very important. So
Yeah.
that's all it is. It's like almost like a game.
Would you
You know what
say
I'm
that
saying?
you would be a different person if you didn't go?
Um, to be honest, I feel like I always had like a very disciplined uh like I think I had a like I think I was really disciplined.
Mhm.
Um, so I don't know, I probably wouldn't be like completely the same. Like I don't think I would view things the same maybe.
Right.
And I probably would be like a little bit more reckless, I think, if I didn't go. But I think the discipline was always there because like I was in like the um what do they call that shit? I'm forgetting everything. Like that's another thing. Learning all this new stuff from work, it's like all the other stuff from my memories is being dumped because I don't need that shit no more. But there's like this thing for basically it's like BMT, but it was like for people who wanted to be in the police force.
Mhm.
And I forgot what it's called. Steph was a part of it too. So it was like similar. Like we had to do facing movements, we had to stand at attention.
Yeah.
Like we had to do like a lot of workouts and like address a sergeant and report to him. I was in a lot of sports where like I did like a lot of physical training, like I was in football. You know what I'm saying? Football was like really tough. Like that was like weight training for the first time, and then we had to go outside, and sometimes it was raining. We still had to train in the fucking rain. So I did that as a kid, and then like up to middle school, high school, I did wrestling too. Wrestling training, bro. They tell you if you give me somebody who is an experienced wrestler, like a seasoned wrestler,
Mhm.
and send them to the Marines, like they said they can make them a Marine like very quickly because they have the base.
Yeah.
Wrestling training is the most rigorous like physical training that's not military training.
Yeah.
The way they train is just ridiculous. Like, and sometimes they have to cut down to like certain weights, and it's like the
Yep.
discipline you have to be a wrestler is ridiculous. So shout out to y'all. But I did that for a little bit in middle school. So it's like I had all these different fields where I was like disciplined. So I had that, I kind of like let go of my feelings and kind of do what's right because that's stuff that I like admired already in myself. Like
Yeah.
as a youngin getting older, like I think like being solid, like not really being swayed easily. Like when I was like becoming a teenager, like 14, 15, those were the things that I like. And I would challenge myself a lot. Like I would run a lot. Like I was working out before. You know what I'm saying? I would try to
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I carried myself a certain way at like when I was younger. So, and I was like super competitive too. And I blame my family for that, but I was super competitive. Like you think it's bad now? It was really bad before. It was like it was really bad. It was toxic. I'm not gonna lie. It was like toxic masculinity. I'm
I
not
think
even
I've
gonna
seen
hold you.
a glimpse of it.
Yeah, maybe.
A specific situation with someone who's
Yeah,
not even
like
uh,
around that much
yeah.
anymore. Yeah, nah, I mean, it got better afterwards, but, like, early high school is probably when it was at its worst, like, 14, 15, I think it's, like, really when it was at its worst.
Oh,
I think,
shit, bro.
yeah, I was super competitive, it just was
This shit's
ridiculous.
funny.
But,
Um,
yeah, it taught me things. I would never do it again, though, because there's some things I don't wanna do again, like, I don't wanna shower with 50 other dudes again.
oh,
You know
no,
what I'm
that don't sound
saying?
like the wave.
Yeah, I mean, like when I went to Beast, not to make this a fucking military podcast, but it's just some things were just ass, like cleaning up that dirty ass. Like, I mean, people are in and out of there, like thousands of people, like every few months. You know what I'm saying? In and
Yeah.
out of the dorm. So we cleaned it every day, every afternoon, every morning, afternoon, night. We were cleaning, and then like we had to wake up and do like patrols, like EC, being in the showers, like I said, with like other dudes, and then Like obviously, like that was that was something. At a certain point, you get comfortable with your flight, but then you have to shower other flights. Like being at Beast, being cold as shit, super hot, being like hungry. I remember there's a lot of times where I was hungry, bro. That's why I'll never be that skinny again. I think I dropped down from I was 200 at the time, then I dropped down to like 180 something,
Damn.
and that shit was terrible because I mean I was in decent shape, I guess, but like I could have been a lot more muscular if
Mhm.
like I was eating enough. Because there was
Yeah.
period like we would wake up and eat like 6 a.m. or sometimes we would go do PT first, then go eat, and then come back, and we wouldn't eat again until like 6-7 hours later. And I was just like, fuck, like hungry as shit. You know what I'm saying? Just wait, like I could not wait till lunch, bro. It's crazy.
Hey, salute to y'all, cause I couldn't do it. The motherfuckers that be coming through the malls and walking into people's jobs, like, hey, you wanna? Nah, y'all got it.
Yeah, and that's the army. That ain't even the like. That's not even the Air Force. I was the Air Force.
That
That's the
shit, I'm
army.
sorry, that shit's low key annoying. Like, I respect the hustle, I respect like the grind and what y'all do, but like the fact that y'all trying to recruit in the mall, like I'm on the clock. Like I don't wanna talk about this shit. Like catch me on the out, like catch me when I clock out. I'm still gonna tell you no, but it's not
Yeah,
like a it's like an awkward situation because it's like, bruh, I gotta talk to you because low key you look on camera like a customer, but it's just like I don't want to talk about this shit because I don't want to do this shit. Like I already got a job. I'm cool. Like if I wanted to do it, I would have went on my own to do it. I wouldn't have to wait until somebody came in and was like, "You want to?"
yeah.
And then they be
It's like,
pressing
bro, I'm
you
in my
too.
late 20s, bro. It's
And
it's
then they
not
be
happening.
pressing you too. I haven't had it happen since like the
Those
Southland Foot
days.
Locker days. Yeah, that's when it was like at its peak. Now it's just I don't really see them. And if I do see them, they don't come in and it's like, that motherfucker, I'm old now. Like, come on now. Y'all
Yeah,
just drafted everybody 18 to 26, right? Y'all got it. Take them. They knees work.
yeah,
I'm kidding. I don't feel old by any means necessary. It's just an age. I do not feel old. I do not look old. Always be Denzel hear that shit and be like, look, there he is. He's showing his
yeah. There you
age.
go.
But
Caught his ass.
nope. But
I
well, fuck it.
mean,
Let's get to the shits. Let's get to the fucking shits. Happy 4th of July. This is gonna go up the day after the 4th of July, but I have zero fucking plans for the 4th of July, bro. Zero
me either.
plans. I know they doing fireworks down here by the speedway, but I'm not trying to do that shit. And he hates that shit. Him right
Hmm.
there, kind of point at him right. He hates that shit. So I'm gonna be cooped up with him. Get his day started early and over early, so we don't have to go outside at all. Um, but maybe next year. Maybe next year. I'll
I mean,
have
you got
some
New
better
Year's if
plans.
you want to do fireworks and stuff.
True. True.
Yeah, you can always catch them. Like, man, it don't have to be the day of to celebrate. You can catch them fireworks on sale like the week after, grab them shits, and then still shoot
Or
them off.
popping them.
Like,
That's what they do
yeah,
down
who
here all the
cares?
time, bro. They're popping
Yeah,
fireworks today. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all? Y'all got it.
yeah.
Y'all got
I
it.
mean, I might just wear red, white, and blue and chill. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna vibe. Honestly, just gonna rest. Try to. I need to get a haircut. I don't even know if the barbershop's gonna be open like that.
They might.
Yeah,
They get their money. They might.
yeah.
It might close early though. I
Speaking
don't
of
know.
barbershops,
Go ahead.
the TikTok.
Oh
I believe you
yeah,
looked at
look at
it.
the transition. That's crazy. I was about to go on a
Yeah.
tangent. Good
Oh,
transition. I like that. Speaking of
yeah. I just thought
barbershop,
about it.
this
All
is an
right.
interesting situation.
I haven't seen this yet, so let's look at
I've
this
seen it
because
one
I
time.
know you about to rap about this. I can already tell, boy.
Honestly, hold on. I'm fucking up the screens. Are we good?
All right, no sound. Hold on. There we go.
Your boy. Should I say our boy? That ain't our shit. That's my motherfucking son. World star. That's my motherfucking son. You don't got no business. Hey, barbershop. I told you that. I told you that shit. I told you that shit.
That fight back. I'm sick.
I told you that shit. It's your first time.
Hey, let me go ahead call his mama real quick and we gonna hit you to the bottom of it.
Are you going ahead and do that? And she better say the right shit, because if she don't, I'm about to get you swinging in this. On God. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to poke you, man.
Yeah.
They're doing the censoring for us. I
Ass
like
not
it.
answering the phone, huh? Ass probably well, I thought ass.
Hey, bro. Man,
Hey, watch
why
out.
get him out your face?
That's not your motherfucking son. That's my motherfucking son. You want to be watching with so motherfucking bad. want to be Russell Wilson so bad. Well, you don't even got to Sierra.
Hey, bro, you doing too damn. Hey, bro.
Need all these little fight.
I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at the commentary.
Hey, bro. All right. I'm really showing you. You doing too damn much.
Yeah, all right.
What do you say? I'm really what? Show you off?
I think so, yeah.
That's how he said kill.
I'm really showing you. You doing too damn much.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, like I said, watch your mouth for the time.
Ain't your motherfucking son.
Hold on. Hey, Keisha.
Keisha.
Hey, Keisha. Hey, she up in here trying to take Sean with him.
Let me get a little closer.
What?
You ain't taking her nowhere until you pay your child support.
What? Child support, that little bitty ass shit. I can pay that shit right now on God.
Do it then.
Shit out your ass.
Hey, take that aside, man.
He said do it.
Hey,
then.
Keisha gonna really let this disrespect me in front of my motherfucking son? With your fat ass?
Oh, man.
He had to calm his ass down the list.
Hey, I'm getting my motherfucking son. We going. Hey, Mike, I appreciate you, but I need my son. I need my son. Hey, let's wrap this shit up. I need my motherfucking son, man.
All right, bro.
Give me my motherfucking son. Hey, don't kill my son no more. I'm gonna the shit out your ass. Yeah, all right. Yeah,
You don't like him, man.
yeah, all right. Let's go. All right.
Man, you gonna let him take him like that?
Shit out your ass.
Come on, Russell. Was you letting him take?
Hey, man, it's his son. I'm gonna go ahead. I ain't trying
He
to
said, come on, Russell Wilson. I'm sick. I didn't catch that the first time.
What a dickhead.
That shit crazy, man.
Oh, I can go two ways with this. What was that at the end?
It looked like he almost fell. That's what it looked like. Oh, he just threw the headrest. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Now you really a bitch. You throwing the headrest?
Nah, I
Taking it on the
wasn't.
head.
I wasn't laughing at anything besides the commentary in the background because that shit was kind of funny. But this is if you are playing the like the stepfather role, this is a really troubling situation because low key, like the dad is right. This is not your kid biologically. However, you are playing that father role. So it's like I wouldn't know what to do personally in that situation. I hope I don't have to deal with that situation. Thank God the person I'm talking to right now doesn't have no damn kids, so I don't gotta worry about that.
I'm about to say you don't have to deal with that situation, man. You pick and choose. Like,
But it's just like there's a reason that you, as being the real father, isn't in the kid's life like that anymore. And like the mom said, like you didn't pay the fucking child support. You know, like that little bitty ass shit. I could pay that shit right now. It's like, do it. Like, why the fuck aren't you paying for your son's care? Like, why aren't you taking him to the fucking
barbershop.
barbershop? Like, why the stepdad got to do it, or like the oh damn, but they're crying. I lost my train of thought. Why he's not even like the mom's boyfriend, or we can call him because he don't really have a title. He didn't look like he was. Didn't see a ring or nothing. So, but like, I mean, you got to at that point. If you talking to somebody that has a kid, you definitely have to play the stepfather role because the kid's not going nowhere. That kid's there regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to play that role. But if you dealing with like, honestly, that would turn me off from the relationship. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like dealing with a toxic baby daddy is like, bro, like I ain't.
You need to handle your baggage. To be honest with you, bro, I would have been in his shoes and I would have been on the same time and like, okay, bro, listen, now, like I'm not trying to do this. First of all, out of like a reputation, and somebody's recording it, and then like for the image, like the example that you're setting for the son.
Yeah.
Like you are his dad, but you're setting a terrible example for him. Like you blowing up in the barbershop with a bunch of other dudes, and it's already a bad look. Like I don't even know how they was able to withstand that if it's like a barbershop. Like why are y'all watching this in the barbershop as the barbers who all have to pay a certain percentage for like lighting, like electricity, water, like you have to pay for the barbershop. Y'all just gonna let like a fight happen and them destroy whatever?
For
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Like,
Like this shit is not funny. It's not funny at all. Like they can get into a fight and then that's a lawsuit. That's an injury. That's the police getting involved.
fucking up
Like
business. Like,
yeah, all kinds of business, and this shit just looks dumb, bro. It looks unprofessional as hell. And then it took for him to be like to really seem like he was gonna hit it, even though it seemed like he was gonna hit him the whole time. Like it was escalating and escalating and escalating. For that one barber to be like, "Hey, y'all take that outside." They should have been did that. It should have been
yeah.
just like stop cutting hair and been like, "Hey, listen, y'all can't do that in here, man. Y'all gonna argue. Y'all gotta take y'all business somewhere else. Argue outside." But it's like your son is gonna grow up thinking that it's okay to blow up on people and get frustrated with them and yell at them and like fight people when he has an issue. I
Yeah.
understand it coming from like a place of like that's my son. I don't really get time with my son, so it's like why is another fucking man spending time with my son and doing things with my son when I could barely get to see him? But it's not his fault.
Yeah.
He's just doing. He's just taking him to get a haircut. I mean, he's trying to take care of him. What I mean is like it's not his son biologically, but he still cares about him because that's his girlfriend's kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you can't be mad at that man for doing what trying to do was right.
I'm not
And
gonna
then
lie. Even in that setting, like you don't handle like, as men, you don't handle that shit like that. Like you don't go and fuck you yelling at, bruh. Like, that's not how
yeah,
men handle shit. You gonna sit here, we're gonna talk it out. You get what I'm saying? And that's gonna be it. You don't fucking fuck. Like, what if he upped it on him in the fucking barbershop? Then he's the bad guy. Cause like, what the fuck? It's like, nah, bruh.
yeah,
You know how to
yeah.
punk me
Because
in
a lot of
front
people
of
don't
like, you know
fight.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's disrespect, bro. It's incredibly disrespectful. And you seen he said he wasn't trying to fight, and I think that's why he threw the like. I mean, you damaging the headrest. That's crazy,
I
but
know, right?
I think that's the reason why he kind of like hit it and knocked it over because
Like, sir, we
he's
gotta
trying
charge
to
you for that
contain his
now.
yeah he's trying to contain his feelings.
Yeah.
Like you got this other dude yelling at him, and it's like, bro, I'm really about to crash out, but I'm trying to keep myself together for the sake of
Little man.
yeah the internet shit. Everybody else in here because it's like ain't no telling what's gonna happen. If we start fighting, they might jump in and whoop our ass and drag us both out the barbershop.
For
You know
real.
what I'm saying? Or they might jump you like now he can't go to the barbershop no more. It's just like, bro, there's so much that could have been avoided. We don't know what happened before this situation, before it got like to the point where he's like yelling at him in his face.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure like the dude in the blue said something to the dad that like probably triggered him. We don't know because
Yeah.
I doubt he would just go from 0 to 100 like that off rip.
Unless he's a crash dummy.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Which if you pick the wrong the girl with the wrong baby daddy, hey, good luck. I don't lie to you. You might get that restraining order. Take it the civil way.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even call it no bitch shit, bro.
It's
That's the
not.
best. That's the best and most professional way. I think it's like the least messy way to handle a situation like that. Let's go to court, bro. I don't want to deal with you, bro. I tried to talk it out with you plenty of times. You're not paying child support. You're not agreeable by any means. You're not making my life easier or his life easier. I don't want to see you. I don't want to be around you. I'm sorry. I know this your son, but like honestly, I could care less because you're not acting like you want to be a father at all
Yeah.
or like to play the role at all. And like now that you got your son, now what you finna go do? Like
He don't
go
got a
take him to the
haircut.
barbershop to finish the cut? Like
He don't got a cut now.
this man got 3/4 of a fade.
For
It's like a
real.
drop now. He got a fuh. There's
This
no
shit
aid in it.
this shit not blended or nothing. Like like this shit chopped, no
For
gradient.
real.
Like that
Now
shit
you got him looking crazy. No lineup too. He probably started the fade first, didn't line him up, nothing.
for real,
Now he's
bro.
gonna get all bumpy. He ain't get no alcohol.
You got a 5 over here, a 2 on this side. Like, nah, bro. Like, what the fuck? And he's
Yeah,
like, what
man.
the fuck? They probably had plans after that too. He probably gonna take him to the park or some shit. He just stepped all
Yeah,
on the plans and shit. I think as I get older though, like I realize like, bro, you just gotta handle shit the right way. Cause fuck I look like just crashing out and just fucking just losing my freedom on some stupid shit. When it's like, bro, just get the fucking whoever you need to get involved. Like, I'm just trying to make it
yep,
home. That's it, bro.
exactly,
Like, I don't give a
exactly.
fuck.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I'm not no fucking rapper. I'm not no fucking gangster. I'm none of that shit. I'm not no street dude, none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
handle shit accordingly. Unless it gets to your house, then that's a different story. Once it gets to that front door, then you can, you know what I'm saying, a little more
handle it how you
force.
will. Yeah,
But in public,
that's your property.
where's the manager at? Come get this man security. Security
Yeah.
can get this man the fuck up out of here. He antagonizing me.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I don't have time for this at all. Y'all handle
Like,
this man, please.
get him the
Like,
fuck out of here, bro. I just want to shop. Want to do my shit.
yeah, I don't have time, bro. Like, you got it. That's cool. And then, like, what is he supposed to say to the girlfriend now?
He
You know what
took
I'm
the
saying?
kid.
Not, yep. And
That's
even dude was
kidnapping, low
like,
key.
mm,
On the
I
lowest
mean,
of
it's
keys.
yeah, on low key, but I mean,
If
it
he's
is
not
his
supposed to
friend.
have the kid there, if they, work their shit out in court and he's not supposed to have the kid, that low key is
Then yeah,
kidnapping.
yeah, definitely, definitely infringing on a legal playing field. He definitely get his ass put in cuffs for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would have. Yeah, the dude was talking about some. You gonna let him take him like that, Russell Wilson? Like, bro, what?
Russell Wilson was fucking crazy, bro. That shit. I didn't catch that on the first listen. That shit is crazy. And the
That
fact
is
that
so
he's sitting
wild.
there and saying that Keisha thought anyway, she's probably fucking somebody else is like, that's the mother of your son. You gonna talk crazy to her like that? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? In front of your son? Like, you
yeah, like that's
wildin'.
still his mom. Like, even if you don't like her no more, y'all fell out of love, whatever. Y'all broke up for whatever reason. That's still his mom. You know what I'm saying?
Type
You
shit.
shouldn't
Like,
talk about his mom that way. That's the person. It seems like that's the parent he spends the most time with, according to this
yeah.
video. Like I said, we don't know what's going on outside of it,
Yeah.
but according to that TikTok, like just keep it. You gotta. That's not being a man at
That's
all,
not
bro.
P.
Yeah, he was acting like a kid for
He
for real.
was. Wasn't ready to be a
Man,
dad. I ain't gonna lie to you. And
for
most
sure.
most of y'all out there are like that. I think everybody is, but some people people know how to handle themselves. Sometimes the kid just changes you. I heard that a lot. It just changes you as a man, a woman, whatever. Can't wait to see that day.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
shit
I
gonna
feel
be
like it would make me like I don't know. I don't know if it's like you would mature from it, but I would feel like he would be a vulnerable part of me for sure. Like as a parent, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my child, but something that I'm proud of, but also that it's like, I don't want you to cross the line when it comes to them. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So maybe that's also the way he feels. Like I said, I kind of understand that, but still, you have to control yourself.
yeah.
A lot of people not good at doing that at all, controlling their
You-
emotions. So.
We're gonna get into a whole different topic. Watch this. Do you see yourself having kids in the next like 5 years?
Um, I don't know. Maybe to be honest with you, if you asked me a year ago, I would have said yes. Because I was thinking about it like a year ago. I was like, dang,
Damn.
I'm kinda ready. Like I'm like I think I want a kid, but now I'm just like now after getting this new job and trying to like figure out stuff, I feel like I'm still not in a place where I'm comfortable with myself yet. I still feel like I got goals to achieve,
I
so I gotta take care
get
of
that.
myself before I can take care of another person, to be honest with you. So
Yeah, I feel that. I think financially, no, I'm not ready. But I think in the mental space that I'm in right now, this very second, I'll say in like the next 5 years.
mhm.
So
I
if
respect that.
if my person's listening to this, which I don't think so, I told her not to listen to the podcast. She might fuck
Yeah.
around and listen to it anyways. But
Mhm.
within the next 5 years, I think, yeah, because that journey I went on that I said a couple podcasts ago, that fucking like 2 week journey, I feel like I
Mhm.
addressed everything that was like wrong with me. I felt like, and I was like, oh yeah, we good. And that's probably the lock journey.
Yeah.
That should be doing some shit to you. I promise you. But
A
nah,
little Terrell on the way?
given the situation that's happening behind the scenes, and then that spiraling into me like uh looking deeper, like self reflection type shit, I was just like, oh, okay, all right, this is what's wrong. This is why this is like that. This is why I react like this. I'm like, oh, okay. It makes sense. It's cool. And I let myself process everything. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, now we good. We good. So, hey,
That's
man,
good. Sometimes that's what it takes.
it
I
happens
respect
for a
that.
reason, even though, we didn't want it to happen like that. I wanted
Oh,
me to
yeah.
read like a book or something to get to this place, but whatever.
Yeah.
Here we are. We're in a better place. We're in a better place. BTS behind the scenes. So, Maybe
Yeah.
one of these days we'll fill everybody in on the ins and outs. If if not, we'll just move past it. You know what I'm saying? Thinking the
Yeah.
armor.
We'll see.
But next, I guess we go with the BET Awards one because that's one kind of is in the same ballpark as this one. BET Awards happened recently, and per usual, it is none of our favorite rappers were there. No Drakes, no Kendricks, no Ye's, no. I think Jay-Z was no. Not sure if Jay-Z was there. Beyonce, no. The big acts weren't there. Is usually I guess the BET Awards and the Hip Hop Awards now are catered more to the up and coming artists and our favorite social media influencers because Keith Lee was there. Drewski was there. Just in that ballpark, but Taraji P. Henson was hosting and she kind of fucked up while talking about Keith Lee and Jordan the Stallion, which is somebody that we've reacted to one of his TikToks. Yeah. We reacted to one of his TikToks before regarding like Gen Z's aging like milk or some shit like that. And yeah, Taraji P. Henson kind of got the people mixed up, and here's the TikTok.
Crazy.
This girl just pretty much explains the situation. We're not gonna play the whole thing because I think she fucking goes on a rant for like 3 minutes, and no, don't cut 3 minutes worth of fucking time.
Trying to get it together. My fault.
Brief
Hey
intermission.
man. Yeah, I'm new to doing this, all right? You know what I'm saying? I'm very new to doing this. Act like I'm a complete novice on the PC.
Honestly. All right.
I never thought I would have to say this, but Keith Lee, you doing way too damn much. So if you don't know, last night Taraji does her banter in the audience and she's flirting and passing out roses to, and she mistakes Keith Lee for another guy. The guy that Method Man always does videos with, who always has all the fucking recipes. She confuses him with him. And then she goes back and she says, oh my bad. And she does the Keith Lee moment. And then she says, give him a rose. He's fine. Call a joke. Not even that fucking serious. Keith Lee then makes a video throwing or dropping the rose on the floor and leaving it there with the description, our name will be known in every room it's supposed to be in, when it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, with no confusion. God is amazing. With all due respect, Keith Lee, I love you, but you're doing way too fucking much. Taraji did not mean any harm, and you're taking it too serious. This is Taraji P. Henson. Okay, she's not no unknown actor. She's not an unknown singer. This is big league. She really just put you more on the map, sir. And she apologized. It wasn't even that serious. It was a goddamn joke. And I know your wife took offense saying, he's fine, call me. Taraji don't want you, Keith. I'm going to make that very clear. Taraji P. Henson does not want you, sir. I'm pretty sure she didn't even know if you were married. She's going through the room and making her rounds and making people laugh. She did not disrespect you, and she apologized. You did not have to drop a rose and put it on TikTok. I don't know if you were doing that for the sake of your wife, but it made you look really small in this moment. And that is something I don't equate you to. And you are famous, but you're not as famous as Taraji P. Henson.
So?
You're doing too much.
See, this is the kind of bullshit that pisses me off. Because it's like, I understand where she's coming from. At the same time, it's like, who gives a fuck if she's more famous than him? Like, he's in the room. She flirted with him, even though it was a mistake, and he didn't like that. He took that as disrespect. Like,
honestly,
he wants people to know like who he is, and he felt like that was a step on, on his image, or like maybe that hurt his pride a little bit. Even if it did, he's entitled to that reaction, that response. Just because this bitch been a celebrity since 2000 or the 1980s. I don't know actors or actresses like that. Because I didn't really watch movies like that. I know who Taraji P. Henson is, but I don't know every movie that she was in. I just know that she is a very good actress. That's all I know. I'm not sure what she does outside of that. I don't know if she does like other things. I know she has other businesses, if she's on shows or does music or none of that, right?
Yeah.
But I know who she is in the black community. And that's really the only reason why. I think if she wasn't black, I wouldn't know who the fuck she was. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I just feel like that's disrespectful, and she can't come on here and be like, "Yeah, Keith Lee, like you shouldn't do that. You're doing too much because this is Taraji." I don't give a fuck who that shit is. Like, you fucked up my name. My name is this. This is my name. You should know my name and address me the right way. You shouldn't be confusing me as somebody else.
Right.
But I mean, maybe he is a little insecure about it because, like, maybe if it was a bigger actor or actress, or like maybe it was somebody more famous than her, and she messed up their name, then it's like the roles would be reversed. She be on TikTok being like, "How could you mess up this person's name?" Or yada yada, like they're this famous.
Yeah.
And maybe that person, like, because you know, sometimes like when you have so much wealth and notoriety, something doesn't affect you, which is like, oh, like that's cool, like it's all right. Like you don't know who I am, like the billionaires that dress like they don't got money, like type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's another thing that I could agree with. Like if he's if he feels like he was not attacked but like disrespected because she didn't know his name, and because like she feels like, well, he feels like that she should, then I could understand, like, okay, bro, like maybe you keep your cool a little bit, but still he's entitled to that response if he feels that way.
Right.
Like, don't be like, she's more famous than you, relax, she put you on the map. Like, shut the fuck up with that shit, bro. No, bro.
That
Like,
moment there specifically when she was handing out the roses was to like almost give people their flowers while they're still here. So I feel like
mm,
with the caption that Keith Lee had, maybe more so like he felt like, and he went on to explain this too, that he didn't feel like this was his moment. Like the rose signified that being his moment, quote unquote, but like if it was his moment and he was at the place he would want to be, he wouldn't have messed up his name. You get what I'm saying? Like that wasn't the moment for him, type shit. So it's just like,
oh yeah, I see, because she was like, give him a rose anyway, and she messed it
yeah,
up.
yeah. So it's
Oh
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not that wasn't his moment, and you know he'll be bigger next year. You know what I'm saying? Like Keith Lee is still growing on TikTok and all that. Like people are like he's just a food critic, and it's just like he's more than that. Like he's really shedding light on these businesses that are small, some black owned, some not. But he's going to these neighborhoods, to these businesses, and giving them, you know what I'm saying, like motion, giving them traction, giving them business. If they, you know what I'm saying, if they are on the verge of closing, he'll be like, "Oh, is it because of the food quality? Is it because they don't have marketing? Whatever." And he gets to the source. So it's just like he's not doing anything wrong, and I feel like he's just not known. This is the fucking issue with having celebs host this shit and having, and I can't even blame BET specifically for this. It's the artists, really. This is a fucking award show for music and actors and actresses. It's like, but half of y'all don't fucking show up to our show, the Black Entertainment Television's award show. You guys aren't fucking showing up. And we talked about this before, but it's just like, we have social media artists or social media influencers there, and it's just like, yeah, some of them just go under the radar for these high celebs that just aren't in, they can't relate. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably don't have time to be scrolling social media to be finding these people. So
Yeah.
it's just like you set yourself up for situations like this to be like, who the fuck is this? Or I think this person's Keith Lee, when it's not the case. But it's just the artists. Like we're not showing up to our own fucking event, but we'll show up to the Grammys, to the Oscars, to the whatever that isn't, you know what I'm saying? Like for the culture, that profit off the culture. But you know, we're not gonna have that discussion here because I think we've had it before. But yeah, Keith Lee just, I think he handled it right. And no, you're not about to fucking try to put down with me because you fucked up and you're trying to get some laughs out in front of my wife. You're not about to do that shit. Yeah, fuck the rose. I don't give a fuck about the rose. And fuck, let me see. We positivity. Because I was about to say positivity. Because I was about to say, you know, fuck somebody, but no, we're not about to do that. we moved past, you know, it's entertainment. Fuck, it's the pod. Fuck Taraji P. Henson. The fuck? Washed up. When was the last fucking great movie you had? The Color Purple remake that you were crying about because you weren't getting your check? Sorry. That situation is deeper than just that. I know. Flip farming. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. I think Keith Lee handled the situation as he should. and as he was supposed to, because he also has a following, so he couldn't just go silent with this. You gotta. That's the give and take of being a influencer. Is like you gotta address your people, because if not, they're gonna take the speculations and run wild with it. You don't want that. So, but yeah, man, Keith Lee did what he's supposed to, and Taraji, shout out to you. I didn't like your fucking not like us can pop out in friends segment of the hip hop or the BET Awards. I'm sorry, the hip hop awards are in October. BET Awards. I did not like that. I don't give a fuck. That shit was corny. That shit was cringy. I don't care how you feel in the comment section. I'm gonna take this. And if it goes viral on TikTok, I don't give a fuck what you type in that fucking comment section. I promise you that right now. I do not give a fuck. That shit was corny as fuck. That shit was whack as hell. You took a fucking monumental hip hop moment and just did a parody on it, and it was ass. It didn't fucking sit right. Fuck that shit, and fuck the BET Awards for fucking co-signing that stupid ass shit. Kendrick's not gonna show up to that shit unless it's in LA. I'm sorry. Which I think the Hip Hop Awards this year is in LA, so he'll probably be there. Yeah. Had to get my rant off. I'm sorry. The BET Awards has been slacking.
Hey man, I kind of want to just leave it at that because that was a good little ender. But I was gonna say Keith Lee did respond. He explained why he dropped the rose. Do you want to see that, or do you want to just say?
I think I said what he was alluding to, which is that wasn't his moment. But we can play it. Fuck it for the listeners who haven't heard it, and for you who haven't heard it either. So play it.
Because I was looking this whole time. I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry, but I was looking because people were like, I was looking at the comments to see how they felt about it, and then they were like, "Oh, the creator was like, oh, wait till you see his reaction video or his apology video or some shit like that. Like she got him or something. I don't know, but let's see."
Last night was the BT Awards, and right now it's something on my mind. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I want to start by saying I am not upset at Taraji P. Henson by any stretch of the imagination. And not only that, in my opinion, she smoked it last night. I don't think for one second Taraji had any ill will or any ill intentions behind the situation. The situation happened the way it did. It is what it is. I made a video last night where I had the rose that was given to me in my hand and I let it fall on the floor. The reason I did this had nothing to do with Taraji P. Henson. The reason I dropped it on the floor is that I wholeheartedly believe that wasn't my rose. That wasn't my rose. That wasn't my moment. It was given to me, but it wasn't mine. And I always say, I don't want nothing that ain't mine. I want what's meant for me, nothing less, nothing more. The entire segment on the production side felt extremely rushed. Not only did it feel rushed, it did not feel intentional. It did not feel purposeful. I'm forever thankful for every room that I'm in. I was more than thankful and more than grateful to just sit there and enjoy the show. Me and my wife, we looked amazing. We felt amazing. We was enjoying the show. I've always spoke about my social anxiety. And for me, just to get out and be in that moment was more than enough for me. So to take me and my wife out of our seats, put us in different seats, give Taraji no direction to who we are or what we do, felt extremely unprepared and unprofessional to me. I'm personally a fan of Taraji. I've been for years and I always will be. I love to see her get the recognition that she deserved in that moment and had a platform and a stage that she's always deserved. For this situation to take away from her moment and our moment was unfair to both of us. And another example of this is a picture of my wife has been going around, and it was a small part caught from an entire moment to make it seem like she had an attitude with Taraji. My wife and myself understand the flirting that Taraji was doing was fully improv and fully joke. It was a hard situation for all of us to be in. We fully understand she made it up on the fly. I was there to just enjoy the show. I was invited. No situations and in life in general. I never longed for the spotlight. If I wanted the spotlight, I would have accepted a quarter of the opportunities that's been presented to us. But none of those opportunities were for me or my family. If you understand that, you understand it. If you don't, I'm okay with that. I'm always gonna be myself. I've always been myself. Nothing about this journey, about this ride, about where we at or where we gonna be is gonna change me. Never have and never will. Never once was I upset that Taraji didn't know who I was. Everything that
I think that's good enough.
That's good enough.
I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
You broke it down. Well, he broke it down, and you kind of like, yeah, you were right. You're definitely right. I understand now because it just feels like it was backhanded, almost like a backhanded compliment. Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, I messed this up, so here, like, you can have it. It's like, let's give him one anyway because he deserves one. But it's like the only reason that happened is because you made the mistake in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get it. I totally get it. Even if that's not like. Maybe he felt that way like 80%, and also it's just like, come on, man, like this is very professional, and I think it's like a great way for him to respond to it. Yeah, absolutely. This is what I'm talking about. This is a good man right here. Oh, I like this.
Keith Lee. I like
And shout out
that
to him.
that shit he runs with, like I want what's meant for me and nothing more, nothing less. That's it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Bruh, somebody in the comments said, I never liked Keith Lee. I always knew he was full of shit. Bruh, you could do so good. You could do so right. Somebody said, why is this, why is this comment killing me? Like, it was so random because Keith Lee is so unproblematic. I'm saying, like,
That's what I'm
what?
saying. That's why I just said it. I do not give a fuck what you type in that fucking comment section. It's beyond me. I don't give a fuck what you put there. But whatever you want, I'm gonna read it. I'm not about to take your advice. I'm not about to listen to you. And yes, my Christmas tree is still up. Motherfuckers that are gonna run through the comment section. Why is your Christmas tree up? Why is your Christmas? All that shit still up because I fucking wanted it to be up. I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
That shit is still up.
Hey, man.
Standing on it.
It's been your guys, man. That's been episode 121, man. It's been Terrell. Your boy Rod, man. Dang, I'm going blank. Oh no. How do we do the outro?
Whoa, we're not ready. Whoa.
Hey, man, it's been you guys. Terrell, myself, Rod, man. And we out. Peace.
Adios.
Damn.
But only Cardi can pick the right ones, though.
He's not a rapper. That shit is trash. Look, Rob, that shit is trash. But that beat with that bubbling on the side that I'm tuning out is just fire.
They're just. I feel like he's in too deep now, so he can't really break shit off. But he'll